I thought I was a genius with the wet weather coming down for the qualifying and potentially in the long run. We gambled on a higher downforce. And the rain never came down, and Miyata is slugging on the straight line with my higher downforce setup. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Daniel Rating, and today we are heading over to Japanese Grand Prix, and we've got some damage control after what happened in Australia. After 2 seasons, the only reason why we have the end of a particular LED store. Oh! You bloody joking! We're gonna go ahead and do our third run, but I'll be honest with you, this is my third time in the wet without race along. We'll see how we do. Oh boy. Yeah, we are too slow. We are too slow. We are too slow. Alright, let's try again. Starting a flying lab. Let's see how we do this time with later line on to actually learn a little bit more about it. Even Charles Schnoddering, Carlos shot, and I believe one of them was bought also Schnoddering. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna adjust to start off. Fine wing. I'm gonna try put 30 stuff and see how that one feels. Not bad so far. Not bad so far. Nice, nice. No, later on, fourth flyer lab. Yeah, we're not even gonna improve whatsoever, unfortunately. We are totally 10th, 11th. Wow, and Yuki Tsunoda has got himself on the pole at the Japanese Grand Prix. Nice, but with Alton Sutton, Liam Lawson in third. Wow, and we are right in the 13th, but gonna move up 12th. Thanks to Charles Leclerc penalty to Charles. No, Nicola Toloff. Lando behind, Russell behind. That is not good.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today? At the Japanese Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Lawson, Tremnitz, Oscar Piastri, and Verschoor, Colapinto, Sainz, Zagazzetta, and Ollie Behrman, Leclerc, Miyata, Zane Maloney, and Norris, Antonelli, Soloff, George Russell, and Gabriel Bortoletto, Barnard, Crawford, Hadja, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid.
With Yuki Tsunoda securely on pole, the Japanese fans are going wild for Yuki Tsunoda, but what can we told Miyata be able to do while starting in P12 than the Nicola Toloff penalty that given him a place up. But with the higher downforce that Miyata running, we know he is going to struggle on the straight line speed. but can he be able to do anything about it?
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
Here we are, the Japanese Grand Prix now underway. Although the shorter the setup, we are going to be doing 2 stops potentially. More likely, we're going to stick to that one. But the lady coming down, so the whole strategy will change until we find out when the lady comes down. But let's get going for the Japanese Grand Prix. Here we go. We're getting ready to line up to the road. Hopefully, we'll have a good one today and not get delayed enough. We want to finish on late, hopefully in point. Let's find out.
Parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
And now waiting for the 5 red light here at the Japanese Grand Prix now underway. With Yuji Tsunoda leading off a fantastic start with Ocon in second place, and Tim Turner had a good start and put himself up into third, with Liam Lawson down in 4th PS in 5th, Qualifier shift for sure in 7th, Toro in 8th, and Danny Tarr in 9th. Bearman in 10th, and Miyata had to try and now start climbing up while being in P12 with Miyata teammate George Russell, who had all-time world qualifier back in P16. What is going on with George Russell? Can he climb up or not? And we've got Miyata, who's obviously in a good position because of his higher downforce. He can attack toilet like he just done right now on Charles Leclerc, popping down the inside, and now going side by side. Can he manage to get past or not? It seems like he does. Going down the inside, going through the spoon, and he managed to get the move done up into P12. Do we know the higher downforce is perfect for toilet like the exit and all that, but on the straight line, where the strength becomes the weakness. But they told me Miyata and we got Piastri, who now attacking Liam Lawson after fantastic move from Piastri. A little bit of touching, but he still got par to move into P4, and Piastri is showing a very strong form in the season. Starting off the season, he is doing something good for himself, and right in the back we got Gabby Bortoletto, who moved ahead of Nicola Tolov, but now in lap 2. We got Miyata once again. They don't attack yet either. Miyata attack Ollie Bearman to move into P10. And like I mentioned, the toilet of those is where Miyata will excel in, but on the straight line it is going to be absolutely embarrassing to watch, because we messed up the strategy of the lane. It's not even coming not until right at the end. So we have to hope for no flat or safety car that will slow down and potentially bring out the lane when it comes earlier. But will that happen? And Ollie Bearman is attacking with Miyata, and that because the straight line speed, but Miyata knows how to defend, as in the main in P10. And we're now going to be attacking Alpine rookie Danny Tarr, who obviously will be having a big chance scoring points, but can he defend against Miyata or not? We'll find out, of course, at Miyata now getting onto Danny Tarr, going through the exit, and we know this is where the biggest strength unfolds. But we told me Miyata, but he's still not managed to get past. But here now, right up the nose of the Liam win of Manta Danny Tarr. That we know the moment is there, the opportunity is going to be unwide, and we got the live timing with Jack Dillon, who now got a mechanical failure as he's slowing down, which is so unfortunate. And we got Miyata on the outside of Danny Tarr. He gets a pass, fantastic move, and so has Miyata in live timing also got pass of Dan Manoni. Wow, what a move from Miyata, and Litomi Miyata has now got Lisa for sure, who's got a side by side with Liam Lawson and Carlos watching behind. And we've got Miyata now going down on the outside. He gets the part. Oh, what a move! What a move for Miyata! Nice work! I don't know how. Wow. What a move indeed. What a move from Miyata as he already gone past the corner side. But now going into lap 5 at Esteban Ocon, who's unfortunately losing so much time to Yuki Tsunoda, and that has now boarding play for Tim Turner, who had made the pass to move into second place. So Ocon is now underway, and Miyata made a fantastic stand on this for sure, and Carlos side follows the wow. What a move are we seeing here? Carlos side, copying Miyata, get the move done. Absolutely fantastic to what of Carlos side is the former driver for our team, and Piastri have made the pass on Esteban Ocon to move up into P3. So Piastri has got a strong chance to challenge Tim Turner for second place, but Tim Piastri catching Yuki Tsunoda, we don't know. There's still a long way to go. They'll never count Piastri out as Behrman has now overtook Manta Danita for the P10, and Tula Peter is now making a pass on Esteban Ocon as Tula Peter moved into P4, Ocon dropping back into P5, and Miyata is chasing after Liam Lawson. So I get the higher downforce isn't that bad, but it is the horrible way of doing it on the straight line. But in the corner, it's perfect. And we've got Piastri, who have made the move on Tim Turner to move up into second place, which is fantastic. But with Piastri now in lap 10, has decided to bot this lap. If they're doing a two-stop strategy, I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to find out along we go anyway. Now got Miyata to move into P5. The top 5K is quite strong. And we've got side by side with Russell and Bernard. Oh my god. That is a moment we missed. But wow, they went side by side. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can Bernard get ahead? No, we don't know. Bernard doesn't get ahead of George Russell. But they went side by side and they're doing their little white box there. That is crazy moment. And at the yellow, who now leading the pack down from P16 all the way down to Jack Crawford, but it's not going to last long. And as we slip forward to lap 11 with Tim Turner, who is now boxing in this lap, with Miyata, who's trying to move up into P4, but with a very strong threat by Carlos and potentially Charles Leclerc, who almost managed to make a tactic work on Liam Lawson, and we've got Lando Norris, who is behind Danita, and Yuki Tsunoda a little bit of a whip going into the corner, but Yuki Tsunoda doesn't need to worry about that, as he is massively leading a bit margin over his rival with almost 20 seconds on the pole, on the P1, absolutely crazy. And Miyata, oh my god. Oh my god, it's a slow stop from the Tony Miyata. Can he get out quickly? It is a slow one for him, unfortunately. Real taller side, and Leclerc jumped ahead. And it seems like that is the case. Miyata has lost two positions to taller side and Charles Leclerc due to the pit stop issue, and Russell is now fighting with Lisa for sure, but Russell will be boxed in again anyway, as I believe he's on the soft tyre. And we've got Miyata, who's chasing out for Carlos, but with a very cold, hard tyre. We just have to wait until we warm up the tyre before we can actually attack perfectly. So let's see what we can do about that as we now on lap 15 with George Russell, who still not got part of this year for sure, unfortunately, with Carlos side, who's still ahead of Miyata, but Miyata can still attack Carlos side and then wait a little bit of a lock up, bit of a bumpy Miyata going down the inside now as he takes through. Yes, he does. Miyata made the move Nice, got him.
Brilliant.
He
Nice.
locked up.
Going.
It was a good move for Miyata. He took the chances on it when Carlos side locked up. Who tossed down noted opportunity like that as Dan Maloney had made the part on taking up an R. So good job from Dan Maloney, but he didn't have the stats in play as everybody else in the top 12 basically. But obviously the one to talk about is Lando Norris, who done P17. Obviously he had boxed it, but he is so far back, but can he maybe show some point or not? Jordan Russell need the bot again. And Russell is going to Russell try to get back into fight. So we'll see what Russell to do. With Miyata and Shai already boxed it and catching up to Charles Leclerc and Ocon, who's also chasing after Russell and this is for sure. So we'll see what we can do about that. Don't forget, straight line speed is where we're going to struggle, and we've got a lean flag being waved and flashing. Someone seems to have an issue behind her. It's Carlos like, oh no. It's Carlos like Metallica failure. He is out of the Japanese Grand Prix. That is 2 in a row now. But I think we have a DNF going from Australia and the Japanese Grand Prix. That is stop. And Dr. Russell finally made the part on this is for sure. And Charles Leclerc also overtook Esteban Ocon. So Charles Leclerc got a strong chance to maybe finishing inside top 5 at now in lap 19. That was the case as it now overtook Pias. That he does wow. Pias is also on 2 stops that, and she already finished it. He is now going to the end. But Pias is going to have a big tyre advantage over Charles Leclerc with Francois Torapito, who is really a fantastic chance to get a podium for the 3rd time in the career, and for the team from Williams, who haven't had a podium in a very long time too. With Trantley, who didn't shut and play, who would love to have a podium for sure for himself and for the team. And Yuta Tsunoda is still leading with a long tail of getting a win in his home Grand Prix, and that will make him the 3rd Red-Bull driver to ever do it. Should Max Verstappen back in season 3 of the Silverstone to over 2 years long waiting for the win to be brought to Red Bull. That to become the case for Yuta Tsunoda, and we've got Trantley with a rubbish cameraman job finally got back on field with Trantley, who now got a medium heart and chasing out for Miyata. He might catch up to him. Don't forget, straight line speed is just abysmal for our team. And we've got Russell, who is behind him, P14 boxes already. Ollie Behrman is now attacking Liam Lawson and overtook him, and behind the live timing Russell overtook Manta Danita to move into P30. And speaking about Russell and Lando, who's quite far back, Lando Norris is in P8, should be surely poised this weekend, which is really good, but Behrman had overtaken Lando Norris to move into P8, while Lando moved back into P9, and we've got Miyata chasing after Esteban. Oh, trying to do it for the move, he does. Oh my god, what a move from the time of Miyata. Absolutely fantastic, and that reminds me of last season with Carlos Sainz, that literally a carbon copy of Carlos Sainz overtake in last season in this race. Wow, what a move from Miyata. Absolutely fantastic to see that. Top 5 finish incoming. Let's see if that's gonna happen.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful.
Oh, I think it is. Not in time. It's not even coming down in time, that is true. The rain might not even happen. Which is really unfortunate at me now in lap 24 on board with Trantley, who's seen Ocon making a bit slow coming out of the corner. Trantley is going to take the advantage at it now. Going side by side, can Trantley get the, it looks like he does. He does indeed at it now. So he'll be chasing after Litomi, Miyata, and Trantley got a bit taste of surely the top 5 or because he's got the faster car on the straight, or because of the setup that I've put on the Miyata. As you can see, Tranmere now made the pass on Miyata, and Miyata got back into pieces. Absolutely so annoying to watch, which is so unfortunate, and Berman has now got a good chance to move up into P7, but what is going on with Ocon? He got, started P2, but now dropping back into P8 right now. I believe that here, Ocon dropped back into P8. Absolutely abysmal performances from the Aston Martin, absolutely shocking. And we've got Liam Lawson, who is now under the by RTL as he already overtook Lawson, with Russell behind in P12. Can Russell somehow move up or not? And we've got Yuki Tsunoda, who is over 20 seconds leading, and started the final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. But let's quickly talk about Russell. Russell is about to lose his 15 consecutive top 3 finishes and over 30 consecutive top 5 finishes. All of that in a past 2 seasons. That all now come to end in the Japanese Grand Prix for the season 6. Absolutely unfortunate from George Russell and Torapito. It now has to defend his life against the Piastri, who wanted to finish above Torapito and increasing his chances to be able to achieve his second world champion. Can Piastri do it or not? And we've got Miyata, who is still chasing after Tim Tranmere, but it's not going to be easy. And Miyata got more time compared to Tim Tranmere. As you can see, he still managed to catch him, but of course trying to get out of it, of the taller Twitter, get it out of the taller Twitter, it doesn't seem to work for Miyata, because of course with the tire wear and the tire spin, all of that just doesn't help him whatsoever. And Piastri still not managed to catch Torapito, but it is over for Yuki Tsunoda as it now comes home to win for Japanese Grand Prix, and he finally achieved his dream of winning his home GP for the 3rd time in his career. And Torapito is definitely going to finish his second place as long as he doesn't make a mistake, and it seems like that will be the case. Franco Torapito, what a drive, finishing second, with Piastri finishing 3rd, and we've got Miyata, who now under there by Ollie Behrman, but he doesn't send it, so that's good. But Miyata, unfortunately, is going to finish P6. It's still a fantastic finish anyway. Well done. He done well, he done well. Well done, well done, well done. He done what he needed to do, but it's just not good. And unfortunately, bad news for George Russell, his sleep had ended.
Yuki Tsunoda takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, I'm sure I've seen an increased hunger, increased desire from this driver this weekend, Crofty, as they've performed in front of their home crowd. And drivers often say they feel extra energy from inside the car, and I really feel like we saw that, we witnessed it here today.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these 3 drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. And the little man towers over the rest. It's the top step of the podium for Yuki Tsunoda.
Well done. So Yuki Tsunoda, absolutely fantastic performance, but Russell now look, all of his constructive sleep, all of it now comes to end. Did I just make the biggest mistake moving from Ferrari to Mercedes? I think I did. Oh my goodness. But we should be seeing Yuki Tsunoda 30 Piastri for the World Championship. I think I would love to see that. But at the end of the episode, let me know in the comments if I made a mistake with the higher downforce. Don't forget watching, please like and just make the video. Do you I appreciate it, and peace out.